Namaste and good evening, everyone. We are so grateful to have you all join us for Chila's conversation. With God's grace, elder blessings, and all good wishes from my friends and families, we are immensely thankful for all of you to be here.
Namaste and warm welcome to everybody. Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna Tatra Parthutamurdharaha. So it means that when there is a blessing of God, we don't have to see anything more. I would like to warmly welcome our orchestra. Sam Jayasingham on Mridangam, Prakash Murthy on Veena, Aditya Sarvesh on flute, Sri Dikshita Atmakuri is our lead vocal, Abhimanyu Jayasingham is a percussion support, Sanjana Dasaraju Natwangam support, Shraddha Harish is also Natwangam support. But also welcome Parashar who is helping us with the lighting here. Another warm welcome to all of you. And Sandhya Atmakuri who is the lead for this whole and the director for this Arangetram. Warm welcome to Sandhya Atmakuri. A few housekeeping rules. Please keep your phone in silent mode and no unauthorized photos or videos. We love kids, but it is parents' responsibility if they are disturbing the program to please take an extra step to take care of that. Please stay back and enjoy the dinner after the program. So without further ado, let's start this program. Welcome all of you once again.
Namaste everyone, my name is Srijini and it's my honor to welcome you to AKSHITHA's Bharatanatyam Rangam Pradesha. As someone who has closely witnessed her love and passion for Bharatanatyam throughout 4 years of high school, I can attest that she is someone who cares an incredible amount about this art form. AKSHITHA, however, did not start her learning professionally. She was born in India and lived there for the first 7 years of her life, where she got to spend time with her grandparents and her family. Here, they instilled in her a deep love for her culture, and this eventually brought her to Bharatanatyam. Her dance journey began even before she was able to walk, though it mostly consisted of her jumping up and down while shaking her head. When she was about 5 years old, AKSHITHA's mom enrolled her in a Bharatanatyam class. At that time, her form of dance was mostly learning to raise her eyebrows and stamp her feet without looking down at them. When she moved to Michigan at 7 years old, she continued her learning of Bharatanatyam in this AKSHITHA form. Finally, with more moving around, she came to Natya Dharmi Foundation in the 3rd grade. She has since been learning Bharatanatyam in the Varupur Barani style with Guru Srimati Sandhyasri Akapuri for the past 10 years. In her early years, she performed at Indian culture shows such as DTA and TTA, and recently, she has even participated in many festival shows at the SV Temple and the Bharatiya Temple. AKSHITHA has also choreographed and performed various styles of classical dance for her school's ISA culture show. Outside of the dance world, AKSHITHA has been involved in giving back to the community that has given so much to her. She graduated from the International Academy East, Troy, Michigan, this year. At her school, she worked to initiate an environmental club. When she wasn't dedicating herself to this beautiful art form, AKSHITHA was also the vice president of the Superintendent Student Advisory Board and hosted a talk show to raise environmental awareness. AKSHITHA also hosts an annual summer camp where she teaches kids about Hindu culture, and with the same group of kids, she even held a poetry workshop where she published a book. This fall, AKSHITHA will be attending the University of Michigan and is planning on studying chemistry on the pre-med track. She is incredibly grateful for all the support she has received from her community, especially her guru Srimati Sandhyasri Akapuri, and intends to give her best performance for you today.
Sholkattu or Sholukattu is an important aspect of Laya. Sholkattu or Sholkattu are rhythmic syllables uttered while the nritta or the pure dance sequences are performed. Sholkattu is an inimitable dance song rendered in a particular raga. The composition and choreography consists of 4 to 5 sets of korves or structured rhythmic patterns with adavu or dance units, combinations in Vilambakala, that is slow or first speed, and Madhyakala or second speed pacing. As a part of Natya Dharmi Student Choreography Initiative, today AKSHITHA has been given this Sholkattu, challenging her to try her skills in choreography. The Sholkattu has been set to Ragam Todi and Rupakatalam and composed by Sri Sivanandam of the Tanjavur Quartet. Choreography, AKSHITHA Sahu. Sholkattu in the Ragam Todi set to Rupakatalam.
Da
Ah Namaste everyone, my name is Amrita.
And my name is Srijini, and we would like to take this moment to introduce you to the dance form Bharatanatyam. Bharatanatyam is one of the most prominent Indian classical dance styles that has originated in southern India, but has gained immense popularity all over India as well as on the global map. Originally a temple dance dating 2,000 years back, the dance form that now goes by the popular name of Bharatanatyam was originally performed by the Devadasis and called Dasyatam or Satyaratam.
Legend has it that Urvashi, one of the Apsarasas of Lord Indra's court, passed on the dance form to the Devadasis. The tradition was passed on from generation to generation through the guidance of gurus called Nattuvanars, who were also dance musicians themselves. Royal families often patronized dancers to perform in the Natya Mandapas or dance halls within temple complexes and considered Devadasis an integral part of their ritual worship. Thus, the Devadasis were a part of several important religious ceremonies, rituals, and worship at many temples.
During the course of time, as India went through many invasions and temples were destroyed, the Devadasis were driven out of their temples, and many of them began to perform in courts of kings and nawabs, adorning a new role as Raja Nartakis. However, it is with the colonization of India and the emergence of the East India Company in the 18th and 19th century that this divine art form saw major changes. Once dignified members of society, and in a time where classical dance was seen as uncouth and unsophisticated, Dasyatam practitioners dwindled.
In an effort to revive this divine art form, great pioneers of dance, like the freedom fighter, advocate, and practitioner of this dance, Sri E. Krishna Iyer, Srimati Rukmini Devi Arundev, made tremendous advances to change the negative preconception instated over the early 1900s and contribute to the renaissance of Indian classical dance in a time where dance was seen lowly and inferior to modern culture. P. Balasaraswati was renowned as one of the last Devadasis to continue performing. She carried Bharatanatyam forward as a guru and dedicated her life to preserving this dance form.
These visionaries, among many others, initiated a revival movement that brought Bharatanatyam to the dignified place it has in our society today and to mainstream theater. Further, many of the Nattuvanars, who were part of the Isai Velalar community of traditional family dance musicians and worked in tandem with the Devadasis, adapted to this evolving changes that were happening in society and began to personalize the art form, making innovations and thus became instrumental in playing a key role in sustaining the art form they inherited through ages. They adapted to modern stage and theater, a far cry from the Natya Mandapas in the temples that they were used to.
Thus, Bharatanatyam has been personalized by the senior gurus and evolved into major styles: Melatur, Tanjavur, Pandanallur, Varuvur, Mysore, and so on. At Natya Dharmi, we practice the Varuvur Bani that has been passed on to our Guru Srimati Sandhya Shri Atmakuri by her gurus Kumari Padma and Kalai Mamani Swami Malai Rajaratnam Pillai, who themselves imbibed it from the originator of this style, Varuvur Ramayya Pillai. This is a beautiful art form that can be appreciated through the blessings of audience such as you all, and we hope you enjoy the rest of this beautiful performance tonight. Thank you.
We now step into the realm of Bhavam and Abhinaya. Bhavam is the state of emotion, feeling, and expression experienced by the dancer with reference to the lyrical depiction of the song. The dancer shows the word-to-word meaning of the lyrics as well as adorns the storytelling mode through the use of hand gestures and facial expressions. Thus, Bhavabhinaya justifies the saying that dance is poetry in motion by portraying the poet's lyrics through dance. Shabdam is not only defined as a word which communicates a meaning, but is also the initial item where a student of dance is introduced to the concept of Abhinaya. These Shabdams are sung in praise of gods or kings who used to patronize the arts and the artists. The Shabdam we have chosen today is a bhajan of Sri Tulasidas dedicated to Lord Sri Rama. The Shabdam is set to Ragamalika and Mishra Chapatalam.
Sri Sam Jayasingam was introduced to the art of playing the double-headed South Indian drum mridangam at the age of 9 in Sri Lanka. He spent 6 years learning the intricacies and nuances of playing mridangam under the illustrious guru Vidwan P. Sinarasa. He received his diploma in mridangam from the Northern Sri Lankan Board of Music and Dance and served as a primary percussion instructor for a number of Indian classical music institutes in Sri Lanka. Starting his performance career at age 15, Mr. Jayasingam has many years of experience in performing Indian percussion instruments for South Indian, Carnatic music in Sri Lanka. A versatile percussionist, talented in playing tabla, ganjira, konakol, and morsi, Mr. Jayasingam has received numerous recognition and awards for his contribution. A fine performer with deep interest to expand the expressive playing style for dance, Mr. Jayasingam has supported more than 200 dance Arangetrams with percussion accompaniment. He is an adjunct faculty at the Department of Music of Oakland University, where he teaches mridangam. He holds a master's degree in aerospace engineering and is presently employed with the Chrysler Group.
Hi everyone, my name is Hita Batala and today I have the very honor of introducing some of the talented musicians that are performing today. Prakasha B. Venkatesh Murthy is an exponent of Veena from a highly motivated and music-devoted family. He is the son and disciple of late Vidwan T. Venkatesh Murthy, a renowned, all-rounded musician who mastered in vocal, violin, Veena, and other instruments. He was a well-known vocalist, composer, and music director for a number of dance drama ballets. Prakasha Murthy gave his first stage performance at the age of 10 and got appreciation and reviews from many scholars. He has been awarded the scholarship from Karnataka Sangeeta Nritya Academy from the government of Karnataka for 3 consecutive years. He participated in Yuva Sangeeta Nritya Mahotsava conducted by the South Central Zone Cultural Center, Nagpur, and was greatly appreciated by many scholars, fellow artists, and music lovers. Not only is Sri Prakasha Murthy an IT consultant and a notable Veena Vidwan, he is also blessed with an in-depth spiritual knowledge and Shastram and is a freelance Hindu religious practitioner. Sri Prakasha Murthy has lent his music expertise to many concerts in and around the Detroit metro area, and is a much revered artist in the Natya Dharmi ensemble. Thank you.
Namaskaram everyone. My name is Kavya Varadarajan and it is my honor to introduce some of the musicians accompanying Akshitha today. Next, on flute, we have Sri Aditya Sarvesh. Aditya Sarvesh began his flute training under the guidance of Dr. Sunita Gandhi, a disciple of the renowned maestro Dr. N. Ramani. Aditya then pursued advanced training from Dr. Ramani and other accomplished All India Radio Ramani students like L.V. Mukund and V.K. Raman. Aditya has won several music competitions in Michigan and nationally at the Cleveland Aradhana Festival. Since the age of 12, Aditya has given many performances as a member of a fusion band called Michigan Beats, as a main performer for kacheris, and as a part of dance orchestras for Arangetrams and Rangapraveshams. Aditya currently resides in Michigan and works as a technology product manager.
Next up, I have the honor of introducing Sri Dikshita Atmakuri. She is the daughter of Srimati Sandhya Shri and Sri Rajashekar Atmakuri. Dikshita is a budding artist, inspired and motivated into the field of music and dance. She learned classical music from her grandmother, Srimati Indira Devi. After the passing of her maternal grandmother, Sri Dikshita is currently training in vocal from Srimati Bhargavi Prabhu. Dikshita was a part of the Carnatic epic choir in the prestigious Cleveland Aradhana, Nada Nivedanam Bhagayekar series on ETV MSNA Youth Concert Series, and other musical events in the various temples in the Metro Detroit area. Shri Dikshita has a sustaining interest in all genres of classical, Western, and Indian music. She also trains in and performs Bharatanatyam and Kuchipudi dance forms. A recent feather to her cap is her tour of France as a part of the Natya Dharmi ensemble. This year, Dikshita's percussion skills led her to Jay Singham's house, where she trained with him in a few sessions to hone her skills and rise to the challenges that he gave her. Today, Dikshita is honored not only to be singing for Akshita, but also to be among these wonderful and seasoned musicians who have given her their blessings. She has just graduated from Rochester High School and will be a freshman at Michigan State University in the fall.
Abhinaya Jay Singham is an 8th grader at Larson Middle School in Michigan. He started his interest in drums at an early age, influenced by his father and guru, Sri Sam Jay Singham. Abhi is getting trained in playing mridangam, kanjira, morsing, tabla, and drum pads. His keen interest in rhythms and dance movements has enabled him to render timely, expressive embellishments for many dance performances, and one of appreciations from prominent dance gurus in Metro Detroit area. He's also learning Carnatic and Western music.
On Nattubangam support, we have Sanjana Dasaraju. Sanjana graduated from Athens High School this year and will be attending Michigan State University in the fall to major in environmental studies on the pre-dental track. She is also a student of Sandhya Aunty from the Natya Dharmi School of Performing Arts and has been learning Bharatanatyam for the past 10 years. She has had several opportunities to perform at various cultural events throughout Michigan, including the prestigious occasion of performing in front of Governor Whitmer. Amongst her other hobbies, Sanjana also enjoys baking and cooking and is always looking for new recipes to try. Also on Nattubangam support is Shraddha Harish. Shraddha is currently in 12th grade studying at Troy High School. She has been dancing for over 10 years and has performed in multiple cultural and charity fundraising events. Some of the main events have been at the Bharatiya Temple, SV Temple, Sai Temple, non-profit organizations such as Veera Shaiva Samaj, VT Seva, Tana, and Kannada Kuta. She had the rare opportunity to perform in an Indian community political awareness campaign, with the guest of honor being Governor Whitmer. Her academic goal is to be a pediatrician, and currently she's volunteering at MAPI, a non-profit clinic, and at Beaumont Emergency Service. Both Sanjana and Shraddha are honored to be a part of their dear friend AKSHITHA's Ranga Pravesha in their respective roles. Thank you.
Hi, today we're going to be depicting the Navarasas. In Indian classical dance, Abhinaya refers to communicating and conveying the attributes of characters in a story or drama. Navarasas is divided into 4 different types. Angik Abhinayam is expression through body and limb. Vachika Abhinayam is expression through speech. Vachika Abhinaya is mainly used when the dance is presented as a dance drama. Ahari Abhinayam is expression through costume and makeup. Satvika Abhinayam is expression through Satvika, or emotions. The Navarasas are part of Satvika Abhinaya and it attributes of the characters in a story or drama. The fourth mode of conveying and communicating is the basis of acting Abhinaya in an Indian classical dance and is based on 9 basic emotions. Shringara is to depict beauty or love. Hasya is to depict laughter, ranging from a simple smile to amusement or to roaring laughter. Karuna means to depict compassion or feeling sad. Rautra is to depict anger or rage. Veera is to depict valor. Bharatanatyam is to depict fear. Bibhishta is to depict disgust. Adbhuta is to depict amazement or wonder. And lastly, Shantam is to depict calm or meditative disposition.
Padavarnam. A varnam is a form of musical rendition in the South Indian Carnatic music repertoire. Varnam is the central item in a Bharatanatyam Arangetram repertoire as well. The various types of varnams have been the choice of many a dancer's quest for creativity and challenge. The lyrics are simple and consist mostly of long syllables and swara or musical note phrases of various lengths which bring out the essential features of the raga. From a dance perspective also, importance is given both to laya, that is rhythm, and bhava, that is expression, in the varnam. The piece de resistance is a composition of Uttukadu Venkata Subbaiyer, a popular kirtana choreographed in the varnam format of Bharatanatyam. An experimental venture specially choreographed for this occasion by AKSHITHA's guru, set in the raga Mohana and to Aditana. Padavarnam.
Swagatam Krishna. Swagatam Krishna. Sharanagatam Krishna. Swagatam Krishna. Sharanagatam Krishna.
Talangu, 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 tadikinatum, 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 ta, tadiki, ta, ta, jum, ta, da, re, ki, da, ta, ka, jum, da, re, ta, ka, nam, da, re, ta, re, kum, da, re, ta, na, nam, da, re, ta, re, mi, ka, ki, ka, ta, ka, ta, re, ta, ka, jum, ta, ku, da, re, ki, ta, ka, jum, da, re, ta, ka, nam, da, re, ta, kum, da, re, ta, nam, da, re, ta, mi, ka, ki, ka, ta, ka, re, ta, ka, jum, ta, ku, da, re, ki, ta, jum, da, re, ta, ka, nam, da, re, ta, kum, da, re, ta, nam, da, re, ta, mi, ka, ki, ka, ta, re, ta, jum, ta, ku, da, re, ki, ta, jum, da, re, ta, nam, da, re, ta, jum, ta, ku, da, re, ki, ta, jum, da, re, ta, nam, da, re, ta, kum, da, re, ta, nam, da, re, ta, jum, ta, ku, da, re, ki, ta, jum, da, re, ta, nam, da, re, ta, kum, da, re, ta, nam, da, re, ta, jum,
Thank you.
ಭರದಿಯವನ ಭಟರು ಬಂದು ಹೊರಡಿರೆಂದು ಬೇಡಿ ಕುಳಿದು ಭರದಿಯವನ ಭಟರು ಬಂದು ಹೊರಡಿರೆಂದು ಬೇಡಿ ಕುಳಿದು ಕೊರಳಿಗಾತ್ಮ ಸೇರಿದಾಗ ಹರಿಯ ನಾಮ ಓದಗಲು ಕೊರಳಿಗಾತ್ಮ ಸೇರಿದಾಗ ಹರಿಯ ನಾಮ ಓದಗಲು ರಾಮ 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 ಸೀತಾ ರಾಮಾಯಣಿರು ಕೆಟ್ಟ ಜನ್ಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಹುಟ್ಟಿ ದುಷ್ಟ ಕರ್ಮ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಕೆಟ್ಟ ಜನ್ಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಹುಟ್ಟಿ ದುಷ್ಟ ಕರ್ಮ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗುವಾಗ ಪುರಂದರ ವಿಠಲ ನಾಮ ಓದಗಲು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗುವಾಗ ಪುರಂದರ ವಿಠಲ ನಾಮ ಓದಗಲು ರಾಮ 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 ಸೀತಾ ರಾಮಾಯಣಿರು ಅಮರ ಪರಿಯ ದಿವ್ಯ ನಾಮ ಅಂದು ಓದಗಲು ರಾಮ 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 ಸೀತಾ ರಾಮಾಯಣಿರು
That was the other talent of our flautist, Sri Aditya Sarvesh. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Shivam means auspiciousness. Shankara, the Lord of all things auspicious. He is the Lord of the five elements. He is the Lord of the Bhutaganas, and He is the cause of eternal happiness. He is the mystical God who adorns a garland of skulls, snakes slithering all over His body, one who bears the majestic river Ganga in His knotted matlock of hair and holds the trident in His hands. He who is the destroyer of sins. He who is the embodiment and very essence of the Vedas. He is Lord Shiva, who grants moksha or salvation to all, and this is an ode to his divinity. According to one legend, during the Samudra Manthanam, Vasuki, the magnificent snake that was used as the churning rope, became bruised and weary and sought Lord Shiva, who had descended from his abode to consume the poison that was spewed during the churning of the ocean. The compassionate Lord then blessed Vasuki and adorned the serpent as his ornament around his neck, Gale Bhujanga. A song composed by Professor B. Ramamurthy Rao describing the virtues of Lord Shiva, set in the Ragam Hamsanandi and Mishra Chaputalam. In the raga Yamuna Kalyani and Mishra Chapu Talam. This song is preceded by a shloka of Sri Madhusudana Saraswati. Padam.
Navarasas.
evening, everyone. When Sunday Auntie told me that I had to write a speech about Akshita, man, that was harder than the whole Arangetram itself. I had to fill all these good pages about good stuff about my sister. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Vedant and it's my sister's Arangetram. Me and my sister first met in the 2010. When my parents thought that my sister needed company, and here I am giving her company. My sister is an amazing dancer, as you all know, but what you don't know is that she's an amazing cook too. She can make 2-minute Maggi. Also, she's a great artist. When you walk into a room, you can see amazing art pieces, but you need real courage to walk in there, because the floor is full of everything. Good luck to her roommate at college. Being a younger sibling can bring a lot of pressure. My mom goes like, when your sister was your age, she did this, she did that. Well, I did some of the things that my sister didn't do, and I know my mom's proud. Following my sister's footsteps isn't easy. She's way too nice to everyone. She puts everyone else before her. And now I can tell you a secret about my sister. Some of her friends might already be knowing this, but my sister's obsessed with stationery. You can give her anything like a pencil, pen, or eraser, and she'll be your best friend forever. And if you ask for her for anything, she'll remember for years. Like, in 2015, you borrowed a yellow marker and you didn't give it up. And she's still not going to do anything about it. And she's really generous with me. She lets me borrow her pencil for a whole hour. And for the boys out there, if something's cooking up in your head about my sister, remember, I'm not obsessed with stationery, but an IT gift card works. In all seriousness, I wouldn't trade my sister for anything. My sister worked really hard for this day and made many sacrifices for this day to happen. I congratulate my sister for doing her Arangetram, and I'm glad that I can start using my basement again. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
It is said that the 15th century composer Padakavita Pitamaha Annamacharya had a vision of Lord Venkateshwara which prompted him to write about 32,000 kirtanas and padams in praise of Lord Venkateshwara and his consort Alamelu Devi. He composed devotional padams, Sringara Sankirtanas, folk songs, etc. in pure Telugu and Sanskrit. Today, we present one of his unique Sringara Kirtanas in praise of goddess Alamelu Devi. O youthful maiden, gyrating, whirling and twirling, you dance in an enchanting way and yet in joyous abandon. Your necklaces, your bracelets, your chiming anklets, all your beautiful ornaments sway along in rhythm with your movement. You dance in pride, your form so regal. You dance to charm your Lord. How awesome a vision it is to see the Lord and his consort enchanting the world, acting in tandem, spreading pure bliss everywhere. Thus, Annamaya sees Alamelu Mangamma, the consort of Lord Sri Venkateshwara, dancing in joyous bliss. The Sankirtana is made up of rhythmic syllables, special sounds. Remarkably, it is these sounds that describe the scenario. A unique composition from Saint Annamacharya. Sri Garimalla Balakrishna Prasad Garu's beautiful music sways in this fabulous rendition set to Raga Gambhira Nata and Trishragati Aditala.
It's now my honor to present to you Guru Srimati Sandhya Sri Atmakuri and the Natya Dharmi Foundation for Performing Arts. The Natya Dharmi Foundation for Performing Arts is an institution for Indian classical arts currently specializing in South Indian classical dance, music, and culture. The foundation was officially christened when it became a registered institution on the 15th of October 2002, not only on the auspicious occasion of Vijayadashami, but also to commemorate the birthday of Padma Bhushan Guru Dr. Venkati Chinnasatyam. Natya Dharmi was established by Miss Sandhya Sri Atmakuri, an award-winning performer, choreographer, and teacher, and an exponent of two leading traditions of South India, Bharatanatyam and Kuchipudi. The institution was founded primarily as an outlet for Sandhya's passion and commitment to the performing arts, especially Indian classical music and dance, a commitment instilled in her by her Pradama Guru, her mother Srimati Indra Devi, and her gurus Kumari Padma, Kalaimamani Swami Malai Rajaratnam Pillai, Srimati Mala, and Padma Bhushan Guru Dr. Venkati Chinnasatyam. The foundation has been established to practice and pass on, with pristine purity, the rich art and culture that have been imbibed in Sandhya by all her gurus. In true Guru Sishya Parampara, Sandhya Sri and her disciples share their skills with artists in various fields and also train aspirants in the field of Indian classical dance. Through her school, the artists have, to their credit, a number of productions that have won acclaim from discerning critics. Natya Dharmi Foundation for Performing Arts and Sandhya Sri humbly acknowledge the various outstanding achievement awards that are bestowed by the various organizations in the United States. For Sandhya Sri and the students embraced into Natya Dharmi Foundation for Performing Arts, dance defines as D for discipline and dedication, A for appreciation and love for the art, N for nurturing the desire to excel, C for creativity and commitment, and E for ethics and values, which are the strong bricks on which Natya Dharmi is founded on. It is not just another dance school, but a place of art, by art, and for art. A gold medalist several times, a scholarship holder from the Ministry of Culture, Central Government of India, the National Award winner, Natya Visharada, Singaramani, Nritya Mauktikam, awardee Sandhya Sri, the founder and artistic director of Natya Dharmi, says, I do not wish to speak much about the foundation. I would rather that the institution speak for itself through its contributions, dedication, and commitment to the art field. Natya Dharmi is the means of an artistic endeavor. Sandhya Sri is a performer, choreographer, and teacher in her own right, and says that she owes it to her family, her gurus, her fellow artists, her students, and her audiences and connoisseurs, who have always inspired her, challenged her, and supported her in all her endeavors. Sandhya remains an eternal disciple to the Adi Guru, Lord Nataraja. Thank you.
Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Salutations to all those great gurus who have given us these divine art forms for generations. It is the responsibility of many like me to pay it forward and create many more torchbearers of these traditional art forms. I acknowledge this with pleasure and humility. Sabha Lakshana has been defined in Sri Nandikeshwara's Abhinaya Darpana as follows. Sabha kalpatarur bhatihi veda shakopha shobhitaha shastra pushpa samakirna vidvat brahmara samyutaha. The Sabha is like a kalpataru, the divine wish-granting tree, and the Vedas are its branches. The Shastras are the flowers that blossom to these shakhas, and the learned people are the bees that flock to these flowers to drink the nectar of knowledge. Such is the greatness of an audience like you. An audience that is filled with scholars, musicians, dancers, and connoisseurs. Our heartfelt and sincere appreciation to all of you who make up such an esteemed audience for gracing this evening's Bharatanatyam Arangetram and extending your blessings and best wishes not only to AKSHITHA but to the musicians and myself. Speaking of musicians, it is said that Geetam, Vadyam, Nrityam, Trayam Sangeetam Uchyate. Song, instrument and dance together define music. This saying has come to fruition today. I am very grateful to have been blessed and surrounded with beautiful musicians who are the epitome of passion and commitment. Jaisingam, Prakashji, Aditya, Deekshita, Abhimanyu, as well as Sanjana and Shraddha, thank you very much for enhancing this Arangetram with your artistry and expertise. AKSHITHA, my hope is that you will always rise to the next level and always be a better version of yourself, professionally, artistically, and most importantly, as a good human being. All this has been possible because of your Prathama Gurus, your parents, who will always be the most important people in everything you do. I therefore would like to invite Srimati Veena and Shri Premendraji onto the stage to honor their daughter. Natya Dharmi Foundation for Performing Arts proudly recognizes and awards the title of Nritya Nandini, the daughter of dance, to AKSHITHA Sahu on the occasion of her Bharatanatyam Ranga Pravesha this day, the 12th of August, 2023.
I honestly don't know where to begin this, but it's because of the amount of effort that you guys have put in for this event, and it's honestly immeasurable. I'm so incredibly grateful for all of your support, and this day could not have happened without my community. And honestly, Bharatanatyam has been my haven for as long as I can remember, and I don't remember a single time in my life where I didn't turn to Bharatanatyam and when I was in uncertain situations. And beyond this, Bharatanatyam has taught me and has brought me to a wonderful community of artists, and learning along this path has been the most wonderful journey imaginable. And of course, the journey has many ups and downs, but through every moment, I'm so thankful for my parents, my family, and everybody who has been supporting me. Of course, the people who have been there since day one. My parents are the sole reason that I'm standing in front of you today. They have been lovingly supporting me since through all my pursuits and even my tantrums. I know I must have put them through a lot, but the fact that they've always been there to support me has meant a lot to me. I know it must have been pretty hard to bring me up, and they tell me too, but there's no way that I'll ever be able to thank them enough. I sincerely hope that I someday become someone that they're proud of. And there's of course this one person I met 13 years ago. You might have heard of him. And since then he's been one of the most incredible people I know. My brother, I don't ever tell you this, Ambu, but I am grateful for every moment I share with you. Thank you for always making me laugh. I also want to thank my grandparents, Nani Mutya and Nani Manalaji. They have been the sole reason for my happiness for so long. And the only reason that I'm able to set such high goals is because of them. I also want to thank my mommy and her sister for being here today. My mommy came all the way from India, and without her, this would, I'm not joking, would not have been possible. Again, thank you to my parents. I can't stop thinking about them. I also want to thank everyone who was here yesterday to support me. And I know my mom will be saying all their names, so I will echo whatever she says. And I'm just so grateful for all of your support. I also want to extend my heartfelt thank yous to all the musicians that played today: Sam Uncle, Prakash Uncle, Aditya Anna, Dikshita, Abhi, Sanjana, Shraddha, and of course Sanjay Auntie, which I'll get to that one second, and Parasha for the lighting. I am so grateful for all of you guys. And I also want to thank all of my friends who came yesterday and just have been supporting me throughout my journey. Kavya, Srijani, who you've seen today, and Kavya you've seen today, Sanjay and Shraddha have been amazing with their support. Shreya, who came yesterday, Kshitisha, Amrita and Hita, who have honestly been there for a really long time. And I'm just really grateful for all of them. And most important of all, I want to thank Sandhya Auntie. When I was writing this speech, I honestly couldn't think of anything to say about her because there's so much to say about her. I tried putting it together in words, but I'm telling you, it was really hard. This is what I put together. Sandhya Auntie, I can't remember a time in my life where I haven't seen you, or where I haven't had you as someone I can turn to. And she's the kind of person that I've always been going to with all my problems, and somehow she always finds the best way to fix every single one. And with all of her support, we've been able to get this far, and I'm so grateful. I'm not crying, I promise. But I'll just tell Auntie later this, whatever I want to say then. But yeah, thank you so much for all of you guys for being here today. I'm so grateful, and I don't think I did justice to any of you guys with this speech, but I do hope you know how much every single person here means to me, and how grateful I am for my family and everybody else and everything.
We have almost reached the end of the show, so it is our honor and privilege to honor the orchestra today. Sam Jaisingham on Mridangam, requested to please come on stage. Shri Prakash Murthy on Veena, please come on stage. Shri Aditya Sarvesh on flute, please come on stage. Shri Dikshita Atmakuri, lead vocal of today's orchestra. She deserves a round of applause. The youngest person on the orchestra, Abhinaya Jaisingham, percussion. Sanjana Dasaraju, Latwangam support. Shraddha Harish, Latwangam support. Without whom this Arangetram would not be possible. Thank you. It's all because of God's grace that this Ranga Pravesha was possible. With so many ifs and buts, yesterday's thunderstorm kept me up all night. What if we lose the power in this auditorium and what's going to happen? But still, it was because of God's grace that everything fell in place. Pranamya Shirasa Devam Kritanjali Shabhashatam. So in Bhagavad Gita it is said, when the God's grace is there, nothing else can stop. So we are almost coming to an end of Akshita's Ranga Pravesha. All this would not be possible without the support of elders, friends and family. My sister-in-law, big thank you to Neha, who has come all the way from India. She has taken care of everything, everything actually. From cooking to decorations. From Prem and I got luxurious lunch boxes last week when she was here. And getting my family to normal food habits which I had, it's very hard. Neha's sister, Ila and Akul have travelled all the way from Atlanta to support us. My friends without whom this would not be possible. There is one friend who I don't have to follow up with her, but she follows up with me. Ki kya kya kaam hua hai? Have you done this? Have you done that? And that's me, Nel Kulkarni. Without you, it would not be possible. Medini for all those endless massages which she gave to my daughter's legs. I believe she was my mother or sister in last jannam, I don't know. The mastermind behind all the decorations is Geeta ji, whom I have to tell, Geeta ji, it's enough, stop, we don't want to do anymore. But she's like, she would keep me out, like, you are not letting us do things. Thank you, Geeta ji. My sisters, Priyanka and Smita. I don't think they're in audience. I don't think they would be. They're somewhere working. And no thank you to Smita and Priyanka. They are my sisters. Sirf kamar tod kaam and say. Smita's mother-in-law, Kalpana Kaku, she's the oldest volunteer, I can say. She was never tired of making flowers for the Arangetram. Sirisha ji, who made all the tambulams, thank you very much. If there are any mom figures in my daughter's lives, it's Sirisha ji, Geeta ji, Jyoti ji. I can easily trust my daughter with them. Deepti, it is very hard to please you. She is a perfectionist and it is very hard to please her in decorations, but still she put up with all my thoughts and she brought endless decorations to my house every day and she just kept on piling up in my house. Triveni, thank you very much for opening the doors to your house and so that whatever I needed, I could just pick. Rimjim ji, thank you very much for coming in yesterday and helping us out. Big thank you to Saumya, Radhika and Gayatri for setting up the temple. I know I can count on you guys anytime. Geeta ji, Nagaraj, there is no words to thank you. You traveled all the way to Arizona just to bring your mother. Her presence is so important. Thank you, Amma, for traveling. What more can we ask for? Krishna Aunty, Kamal Uncle, you had to change your plans just to be here. Your positive vibes and your presence makes a lot of difference to us. Dimple ji, thank you for bringing all the decorations to us. Neelam Patel, I know I can turn to you anytime and whenever I needed any advice, Neelam, you are always there. Ranga and Shalini, thank you for guiding us through the catering process. Nilesh ji, thank you very much for everything. Chandruji Acharya, thank you so much for all the support and following up regularly. It means a lot to us. Chandruji is our go-to person, our last resort and whatnot. Chandruji is like a fortress to us, pillar of strength. His mere presence in this auditorium gives us the strength and positive vibes to go ahead. Smitaji and Chandruji we are so blessed that you are part of our lives. Prem is going to read my script.
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद चंद्र जी अगेन संध्या जी वी ऑल और दिस इज योर्स ओके
Sandhya ji, without whom all this would not be possible. We all know that Sandhya ji is an amazing teacher, a great guru and a great mentor. She is like a role model to many of her students. But what we don't know about her is that she has some amazing characters, like she has godlike qualities, always ready to help others. She touches so many lives on her path in a very positive way. I feel she has some divine power. She just knows things. Whatever she told me about Akshita, everything came true. She had told me that in middle school she would come and tell me that she wanted to quit dancing. But then you have to stick to it because it's a classical dance and it's not easy. And I just did that. And during COVID, when everything came to stand still, Sandhya ji gave one assignment to her students to reflect on their dance journey. That changed Akshita's prospects about her dance journey. She practiced 2 to 3 hours a day during COVID, and then after that, whenever she has to tell any introduction about herself, she starts by saying, I am a dancer. All this was not possible without Sandhya ji. I have discovered a great human being, amazing person during this Ranga Pravesh. I am sure Sandhya ji has touched many thousands of lives and she will touch many more lives. And Sandhya ji, this is just the beginning of this journey. And I don't know if she will accept her as your Kuchipudi student, but Akshita's next thought is that.
So thank you Sandhya ji once again, and I echo with Veena. You are very supportive throughout. And Sandhya ji, under your guidance for the Photoshop, it was really fun. You made us feel comfortable and everything was a breeze basically. I'd like to thank my crew who came in to help out. Krishna, thank you for coming. We have a great connection. I can call you basically anytime in the midnight or whenever, and you are there always. Thank you Nagaji for always being there. Rakesh ji, Guru, Amlan, Harish, Chandru, you all know I am not a great expressive person, but समझ ले भाई भावना को. Right. Adlesh ji, my one-man army and my brother. ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं बोलूँगा अनिलेश जी आपके बारे में, पता नहीं आप यहाँ पे हो या नहीं. He's outside arranging some food and here and there. And I think everyone must be hungry, so we will not take much time. If you have missed to mention any of you, please excuse me. It's all intentional basically. Thank you all, our audience, for coming tonight and being here. Thank you all once again, and everyone going back here.
Not now, there is one Mangalam. Okay. There is a Mangalam.
And one more thing I want to say, I didn't know until now, my daughter is an amazing dancer.
Sorry, just I forgot to thank one more most important person. Parashar, thank you so much for lighting and being such an amazing person. I also forgot to mention, Parashar, can you please come on stage? We have a small little something for you. Please come.
Among the many compositions and formats of Carnatic music, the Tillana is very popular. It finds its place not only in Carnatic music concerts, but is also a favorite part of a dance repertoire and Katha Kalakshepam. Tillana is a joyous compilation of rhythmic syllables set to tune and followed by a lyrical note. Today, we have chosen to present an excerpt from Sri Lal Gudi Ji Jayaraman's Desh Tillana as an ode to the upcoming Indian Independence Day on August 15th, followed by a patriotic hymn of Sri Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyaya. This Tillana is also choreographed to pay our obeisance to Sri Pingali Venkaiah, who designed the Indian national flag. Thus, a fitting tribute to India and her glorious flag.
Takadim tadim na tridim tatom tadim dirana kana dirana takadim tadim na tridim tatom dirana takadim tadim na tridim tatom tadim dirana
This is
Papa
So I don't know, Akshita Chinnapur joined, she joined near me when she was very young. So what I remember of her was she loved dance, but she was not willing to work very hard with me, or I guess I was too strict. But at some point of time, there were some steps which she would really be stressing about, and I would be making sure that I correct only those steps for her. So, but then she joined middle school, and I was seeing a little interest fade out a little bit, and I cautioned her mom that if you want her to be a serious dancer, she's getting distracted. She won't get distracted. There will be the possibility of her getting distracted. So think about it. And apparently the other day her mother told me that my prediction was almost correct. She was losing interest because classical arts is like studies. It's not like, it won't give you instant gratification. Mari, she's a little kid, right? So, but somehow she turned around and she really showed her determination, her competitiveness. And the biggest thing that I really appreciate her and admire her for taking this Arangetram to the fruition is because she has been going through a lot of leg pain and physiotherapy. She had a lot of leg issues on her right leg and ankle, and she was going through a lot of pain, There was this one time where we thought we'll have to cancel the Arangetram, but I told her no pressure, there is no deadline to do an Arangetram, you can do whenever you want. And I don't know what I said, but what she got inspired from. I happened to send her a few videos of inspirational people who achieved despite their handicaps. So I think that did the trick. Again, she turned around and she pulled herself. She really rose to the occasion despite her pain. So I was really worried today, but I think the gods have blessed her. The gurus have blessed her.